What's up everyone? Got a little more in-depth video for you today. If you have a cactus and want to put it on media to speed up the growth or cut it into several pieces and make several cacti, you are going to need to sterilize the cactus first. With cacti and seeds, spores and bacteria like to hide in the crevices. Therefore, properly sterilizing the cacti surface is essential. Simply placing cut up pieces of tissue in the media would cause contamination and loss of your cacti. To prepare, we sterilized every tray, scalpel, jar, vessel, tool, and many jars of distilled water. Our lab was cleaned, we showered, pulled back our hair, wore clean clothing, shoes, and gloves. Just like in every lab, we have the largest vector for contamination in the lab. The part of the cacti we want to use is the top green bulb. Each of the white marks or areoles contains meristematic cells. Without this vital material, no growth will occur. Once the root is cut, the top will become our new explant. We'll refer to it as an explant going forward. Cut just above the root so that no root tissue is left on the cacti. The roots can be separated and replanted for propagation or grafted if desired. Now the explant will undergo the first of two-part sterilization. First, they're going to be submerged into a 70% isopropyl alcohol solution for 1 to 2 minutes, stirring consistently to remove any debris, external bacteria, fungus, etc. After 1 to 2 minutes, rinse the explant with sterile water to remove all alcohol from the explant. Be sure to thoroughly rinse the explant 3 times. Mixing isopropyl alcohol and bleach can have undesired effects. Once the explant is thoroughly rinsed, we're going to do the second sterilization step. The explants are going to be transferred to a 20% bleach solution with a drop of detergent like dish soap for about 25 minutes. Use a shaker plate or stir manually, stirring regularly. The dish soap is going to help break the surface tension around the explant to make sure that the solution makes full contact with the explant. You should see the exposed tissue from where we removed the root starting to bleach, turning white. You just want to make sure that the entire explant is not being overprocessed by the bleach and that the entire plant isn't bleaching too much. Bleaching the plant too much will kill the tissue and you will no longer have viable material. After 25 minutes, we are going to rinse the explant off thoroughly. We want to make sure that no bleach remains on the explant, as any remaining bleach will continue to break down the tissue. I've placed our explant onto a sterile hospital drape. We want to make sure that the explant is dried off and that there's no excess moisture on the plant before we go forward with putting it to the media. You want to make nice clean cuts by slicing through the cactus with your scalpel. You don't want to push the blade down into the cactus. We find that in this step, the most mature and healthiest tissue will produce the best and most prolific growth. Now we are going to take the explant and we're going to carefully remove the bleached tissue from where we cut off the root and cut the explant into smaller sections. Separate it into individual sections to isolate the meristematic tissue or the areoles for regeneration. Now our explants are placed in the media with the cut sides down, completely covered in the media and ready to go. We worked in front of our flow hood. All of our tools are sterilized and aseptic techniques used. If you don't have a flow hood, you could use a still air box. Just be sure to be clean, stay clean, and leave clean. Thanks for watching, and do all the things with the bells and the thumbs, and we'll see you next time.